So we'll try this out. Let's see what happens. Incredible. That's more than fine here. All right, so we're gonna go with this team. We got choice specs, Rotom, which I'm not fully sure how we feel about yet. Assault. Not even Assault. Lol chat. Choice Scarf Gengar, who's probably not the best in this meta, but Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon, so we want to use him. Sylveon with Throat Spray to get that boost. A leftover Corviknight. A weakness policy Tyranitar, which can turn into a potential very good sweeper. I might have to change his EVs. I think I'm at 252 speed, 252 attack, more of a bursting, which might make him a little bit too weak. I might need to change that speed and put it into health to make him more bulky. And then we have the basic Excadrill, which we're going to try and sweep with. So, we're going to go into this. This is our first time playing PvP in this game, and our first time playing in a while. So let's... No, I wanted to change my music. Fuck you, Hop. Alright. So, X to check opponent's team, which is Y, because I'm on a PlayStation controller. So, he's got Tyranitar, Mimikyu, Gyarados, Chandelure, Excadrill, and Dragapult. So, he has no... He probably has Trick Room on that Mimikyu, right? Is the thing. That's what I'm assuming. So we need a check to that. Although he has a weakness to steel right there, right? So we definitely want Excadrill, especially for his Excadrill as well. I don't see a need to bring in the Sylveon. The Rotom we definitely want for the Gyarados. So let's go Corviknight. I check opponent's team again. It's weird. Like, you have to press a different button to check your opponent's team. So we're going to start Corviknight, Rotom, and then we're going to put Excadrill, Gengar in the back. I don't want to give him... I don't need to bring my Tyranitar, because he has his to set up the sand for me, basically. I probably should have brought in, because he had a couple of dark, he had a couple of Pokemon weak to Sylveon, so maybe that was the move. I haven't played in a while, so I don't know all of the calcs yet. So we'll see. We might get wrecked here. He's gonna go Dragapult Excadrill. Alright, so we have some options right here. Corviknight should be safe. We're gonna just set up a Tailwind. And then we could go Hydro Pump into Excadrill, which should one-shot if he doesn't protect. And it's a little bit greedy. We could also Will-O-Wisp the Excadrill just to make it not of a threat the rest of the game. There's a couple of things that he could do here. We're just going to go for that. Keep it simple. I don't want to overthink some things because I haven't played in a while. We'll see what I do and what I do wrong because of that. So he's going straight into a G-Max on turn 1. So if we can just live that out, we'll be able to counter G-Max. He's going into the Excadrill G-Max, which we did put our stab into. He does not have... I don't know if it's Mold Breaker Excadrill or Sand Excadrill. He's probably going to go for a G-Max Rock-type move onto the Corviknight. Dragapult's U-turning. That shouldn't do too much damage. That's fine. Probably Tyranitar comes out here, giving him the speed boost, which is going to let Excadrill be fast. That would be the move. Oh, no, Chandelure. Okay. I didn't see that one. Max Rockfall, yep, okay, so there it is. Like I said, Max Rockfall gonna set up the storm, the Sandstorm. Onto the Rotom, which Rotom lives. So that's big right there. Rotom was able to take the double damage, and we're gonna get the very good damage off right there onto the Excadrill. We're also going to get the Tailwind set up right here. We are still going to be outsped, I believe, by the Excadrill. So We need to protect the Rotom here, just in case he has the Gyarados in the back. So we're gonna go and body press the Excadrill, which should KO it, and then we're gonna switch out the Rotom. He's probably gonna do... I don't really have a safe switch in right here. We're gonna go and just try and see if we're faster with the Tailwind. Yeah, he's gonna just get the KO. Okay. I didn't have a protect on that Rotom, which is fine. We're gonna get a free switch in. I didn't want to have anybody switch in and take a stab move from Excadrill because I'm pretty sure we're gonna still get the overheat. That's gonna hurt. Let's see how much. I got pretty good Ooh. Okay, I didn't expect that to one-shot. That's bad. Not the end of the world, though. I didn't expect him to still win that, so we're going to go Excadrill, Gengar right here. And we know he has Dragapult in the back. So here is the question, right? We know he has Dragapult. So we're going to go and high horsepower the Excadrill. We are scarfed, or we're not scarfed, but we don't know if he's scarfed is the thing. If he is scarfed, we're probably going to get outsped. It's going to depend on the setup of the Excadrill. Our Excadrill's getting the speed boost, but if his is scarfed and ours isn't, he's going to outspeed us. He's probably going to one-shot. I don't have a Focus Sash on him. I probably should have a Focus Sash on him. But if... We are faster. Okay, so we're going to get that KO there. And Gengar, with the Tailwind and a Choice Scarf, should be fast enough to outspeed the Chandelure, and it should get the one-shot. It's a super effective... it is faster. Max Phantasm. Okay. Perfect. Exactly how we wanted to set that up. And now we're going to have a 2v2 right here. His question mark is going to be the thing. If he has the Gyarados, we're going to be in a little bit of a pickle. It's what does he have in the back? He has the Tyranitar on the back. Okay. And we have Tailwind set up. I don't know... Okay, so here's the question. How fast is his Dragapult? If his Dragapult has a Choice Scarf, he wins. I think he wins the game. If it does not have the Choice Scarf, I think we win the game. And it's going to come down to that. Excadrill, high horsepower. I know that's going to one-shot. Yep, perfect. And here it comes. Gengar with a Choice Scarf and a Tailwind setup will one-shot the Dragapult if it goes first, and it does go first. This should be an Oko. Alright, there it is. This team wasn't too crazy. We get an easy one there. Gengar was big. He had super effective against 2 of his Pokemon. And I like the Choice Scarf Gengar as an option to one-shot Dragapults if we can get the Tailwind set up. A lot of people aren't really using Gengar. Yes. So we had a Rocky Helmet Tyranitar. Jolly. So it was a Jolly Teaser. He has a Life Orb Mimikyu that he didn't take. He had a Citrus Berry Gyarados he didn't take in. The Chandelure had Choice Scarf, and that's why the Chandelure went... Okay. So, I was a little curious why the Chandelure went before my Corviknight and my Rotom, even after the Tailwind, and the Choice Scarf explains that. Choice Scarf locks you into the same attack, but you become faster, for somebody who doesn't know. And we have the Choice Band Excadrill, which does the same thing, locks you. All of the Choice items, you get locked into the attack. Choice Band lets you change, the attack is more powerful. And then we had an Assault Vest Dragapult. I'm not a huge fan of that. He's very fragile regardless, so buffing your special defense isn't really doing much for you. It is a really cool ball, though. He's got the Moon Ball on that. He's got U-Turn, Dragon Darts, Phantom Force, and Psychic Fang. So it's in AD, probably Adamant, right? Yeah, it is in basic attack. Yeah, we'll do one more. Hopefully we can be a little bit quicker. We were definitely slow on picking the team. Let's also get a... God damn it. I'm trying to get music. Gotta get used to that. Alright, so check opponent's team, which is Y on this. So we have Toxtricity, Snorlax, Colossal, Rillaboom, Inteleon, and Ninetales. Interesting. He might be... it just seems like a random bunch of Pokemon. So we definitely want Corviknight here. The only answer he has the Corviknight is the Colossal, right? The Excadrill is super effective against a couple of them. What do I have for Inteleon? Because Inteleon's fast. I need the Gengar actually would be pretty good against Inteleon. I have Thunderbolt on that. And then who do we want as the fourth Pokemon here? So we'll go Corviknight. Corviknight Excadrill to start. And if he starts... Yeah, so we'll go Corviknight Excadrill. And we'll put Gengar and Tyranitar on the back. No, Gengar and Sylveon in the back, I think. No. Rotom. Rotom makes more sense here. Rotom's only really hurt by that Rillaboom. You know what? I should have taken the Sylveon. I forgot I had Mystic Fire on Sylveon. I don't have a great answer to the Rillaboom. Actually, Gengar. If I G-Max the Gengar and not the Excadrill. Toxtricity and Inteleon. Okay. So... And we know Inteleon's very fast. So what we want to do is we're going to set up the Tailwind. And we're going to just protect. And the Inteleon, I'm assuming, is going to target down the Excadrill. And the Toxtricity is going to target the Corviknight with an electric type attack. After that, we should be faster with the Excadrill for next turn. We're just going to do a simple protect Tailwind setup. And see what he does. I'm assuming Inteleon's going to Snipe Shot into the... Yep, there it is. And then it's going to be an electric type, which we are blocking with that. And it shouldn't do a crazy amount of damage to the Corviknight. The Corviknight does take a good chunk. I had some special defense investments in him, but... We'll take some leftover heals. Alright. So now that we have the speed boost, we're in a much, much better spot. We're going to Roost with the Corviknight, and we're going to go for a high horsepower on the Toxtricity. Or should we switch out into something that can take care of the Inteleon? We're going to Brave Bird into Inteleon and Earthquake. Corviknight's not going to be affected by the Earthquake. I just want to do as much damage on that Inteleon as possible. The Brave Bird plus Earthquake should KO the Inteleon, and wow. Okay, never mind. Double Oko on the Earthquake right there. Didn't think it was going to do that much. So I could have Roosted. So what Roost does is it heals, but you land. So right, Flying-type Pokemon are immune to Ground-type moves, but if I use Roost, it won't be. So I wanted to make sure, without the Sand, that the Excadrill would still be faster, because I haven't played with this team yet. Alright, so this should be pretty simple, actually. If we could just go a Brave Bird into you, because we know we're faster. And then, same thing, this should just be a clean 4-0 sweep right here. I'm almost positive I'm faster than both of them with Tailwind up. And Brave Bird plus Earthquake, even though Earthquake's not very effective against Rillaboom, Brave Bird plus Earthquake should be enough to take them both out. Ninetales is going to get one shot for sure. It's super effective here. There it is. And then the question is, how much does the Corviknight do right here with the Brave Bird? It should, with the stab Brave Bird. I don't have any investments into attack, but it should be enough to finish it. It does not. Alright, so somebody's going to get knocked out by the Rillaboom. Brick Break onto the Excadrill is going to KO. Oh, it does not KO. Alright, so never mind. That is going to be a clean sweep. You do the same thing. Iron Head, just to finish it off. It could have been cute and roosted, but actually it doesn't matter because the Excadrill is going to attack first, unless he has Protect. Alright. Easy peasy. So, a little bit slow both games on my choices, and I didn't really have to switch out too much there. Probably a little sloppy overall. There's some things that I could have played there better. Let's check out his team, how he was. He had a Magnet, Toxtricity with Punk Rock, Relaxed Nature. I don't know if he had like an actual Lax Nature. Yeah, I don't think this guy had like a real PvP team setup, you know what I mean? He didn't even have an item on the Rillaboom. Mystic Water, Timid Nature. With double water coverage, he doesn't need Snipe Shot and Liquidation. Right Powder. But is what it is. Alright, you gotta win the easy ones, you know? So we're gonna end with there on the PvP side. The team is looking okay so far. I don't know how I feel about the Rotom yet. I might change the specs because he's more of a bulky Rotom, so I might take the choice specs off of him. But that did come in handy in the first game. It did a lot of damage to his Excadrill while G-Max to let me finish it off with one more attack. I definitely should have taken the Sylveon into that second game for the fire. However, we did have the Brave Bird from the Corviknight. Really liking the Corviknight for setting up Tailwind. Tailwind and speed control is such an important part, especially with the new speed rules this gen. So they changed the way speed works in Sword and Shield. How it used to work is if you use Tailwind, it used to start at the end. So at the end of that turn, your team would get a speed boost. How it works now is the second Tailwind happens, your other Pokemon in doubles now has the speed boost already. So it's really, really good in doubles now. Because of the instant change, which helps a lot of leads. Dracovish is one that's really taking advantage of that with a Whimsicott Dracovish start. But we didn't go with that one because we haven't finished our Dracovish yet. We need to level one up so we can mess with its abilities a little bit. And we're probably going to make a team with that. Next, Dracovish. Maybe a Grimmsnarl team as well, because I think Grimmsnarl is a really, really good Pokemon out of the new Gen 8 Pokemon, and it can double screens, which is really good. But we wanted to try out somebody that had Tailwind for starting with our first team, and we chose Corviknight because I just think Corviknight's a really cool looking Pokemon, and on top of that, it is one of the newer Pokemon. So we didn't want to do a team of just 6 older Pokemon, as you can see right under me on the screen down below. So with that being said, we did a couple battles, and we'll definitely do some more in the future. So let's see how far we can take with this team. We'll probably do maybe, 5 or 6 days with this team, and then we'll look to start breeding some other Pokemon and maybe get them traded to us to start doing some other battles. We have a couple of other Pokemon that we can use already. Gyarados and Whimsicott are done. The reason I didn't use the Whimsicott and I used the Corviknight instead, again, was just because the Corviknight is a new Pokemon. I wanted to showcase some of the newer Pokemon. Dracovish is one that we're looking at to showcase soon.